Hello, my name is Sergio Pinedo and I'm here to present my persuasive speech. How many times have you bought vegetables from your local store only to watch them slowly spoil in your refrigerator? Do those smelly, jelly, oozy tomatoes ring a bell? How about those mold-covered avocados? Let's face it, we all crave fresh fruits and vegetables on a warm, hot summer day. However, as college students, we probably want to save every penny that we can. Most importantly, however, think about the gas you waste to drive to the store, the waste you produce when you throw away unused produce, and the overall reaction in the waste. I want to talk to you today about why you should invest time and effort to grow your own produce with an ultimate goal of saving money and, of course, living a sustainable lifestyle. Why this topic, you may ask? Well, many times I have gotten carried away at the grocery store and bought more than I could ever consume. I wasted money, gas, time, and added waste to our environment. The first reason why you should invest in growing your own produce is related to cutting back on wasteful consuming. The second reason why you should invest in growing your own produce is related to cutting back gas emissions of vehicles that travel to a local store to purchase goods. Finally, investing time and effort in growing your own produce is not only beneficial to humans, but also beneficial to the lands that we use. Let's talk about the first reason. Sure, growing your own produce might be time consuming, stressful, and flat out boring. However, do not only consider the cons, take a look at the pros. It is important to consider how much more leftovers actually contribute to the over waste. According to the U.S. News and World Report 2013, the average American tosses about 25% of foods and beverages purchased. In addition, the author indicates the food spending is the third largest expense for the household, U.S. News World Report 2013. More people would argue that this does not apply in every household. Well, I'll tell you something that does. Every household can afford to cut back on waste, and according to Push Karen 2000, home gardening systems are a positive thing when looking at it from a conservation standpoint. That is to say, instead of going to purchase produce that you will eventually waste, grow your own naturally and save the environment and some money. Now that we can talk about how home gardening can save money, well as lessen waste, let's see how it can save money and impact environment in a different way. How many of you would walk all the way to Walmart to purchase fruits or vegetables? I know I wouldn't. So not only are you wasting gas money, but you are also paying for the product that you buy. And to top it off, you're polluting the atmosphere. According to Haney in 2013, major universities like Indiana University and Purdue University had an enrollment about 40,000 students in 2013. 99% of them had cars on campus. If you think about the numbers are large, if you think those numbers are large, universities like Wayne State and Mississippi State University each had an enrollment beyond 20,000 students, and above 90% of those students had cars on campus. Now imagine all those vehicles on the road on a yearly basis. Now think of all the gas emissions. It is that time that we realize that impacts driving has on the environment. According to Paris in 2006, carbon dioxide emissions in the atmosphere have increased. Carbon dioxide is a commonly known component to the topic of global warming. One doesn't have to look too hard to discover what global warming is. It's all over the news headlines. Lastly, growing one's own produce is not only beneficial to one's pocket, but is also the positive impact of the environment. Not only Is it good for the environment when one engages in sustainable gardening but only can utilize the leftover harvest for composting? During composting, one will essentially reuse the unused to fertilize the soil. According to Giselle and Seaver in 2009, composting is a good for the gardening and environment. Composting increases soil organic matter and also promotes healthy root development. So what are you doing is you're using the harvest, grinding the leftovers and using that as spread. Furthermore, according to Giselle and Seaver, 2009, the environment is impacted by recycling organics resources while conserving landfill space. That this means that you are not making an additional trip to the trash can or local lump dump. In addition, it is reduced. In addition, is reduced to needs to commercial soil conditions and fertilizers that can be toxic to the environment. With this information provided today, I hope that consideration will be given to the idea of home gardening as it means to save money as well as to live a more sustainable way of life. So this coming summer, remember to take the time to purchase some seeds of your choice and take the time to plant a garden, grow your own produce, and learn to appreciate the small things that really go a long way. By gardening and growing your own produce, you impact the environment in a positive manner and you save much needed cash during the summer semester. Thank you.